Did you get a haircut? No, I didn't. No, I didn't get a haircut. You know what I mean? Like, these guys can vote, some of these, man. You know how crazy that is? This guy has the right to vote, you know, and drive a car. Like, you always act weird on interviews? I don't. I just don't be an overpowering. I don't act weird. Thank you for the $2. You guys are like, dude, what are you doing? Why aren't you not screaming at them, exposing them? It's like, I'm trying to have a conversation with a human. You absolute weirdos. You know what I mean? Actually, Sean acted a bit weird. Them two were acting weird. I was the normal one on that interview. Which two guys should have fought in their prime? Aldo and Pettis. I would have loved to have seen it. GSP versus Silva. Would have loved to have seen it. And Cruz versus Aldo would have been fun as well. But I think Aldo would have whooped him with the low kicks. Give us a small prediction between Brady versus Burns. I'm going to go Brady. Younger. Burns is getting old. He got horrifically destroyed by JDM. And I don't mean in the sense of the overall fight, but I mean in terms of the finish. That is a real, potentially career-ending finish. He got really badly savaged at the end. I just don't trust him to come back in form. I'm going to go Sean Brady. If Rakic upsets the Gnome, yeah, Rakic versus Pereira could actually be a very fun, competitive fight. Since he fights good going backwards, yeah, true, actually, and he is good at low kicks. But Pereira's really good at negating low kicks, so I don't know. I don't think it would be a good matchup. And Rakic don't have the best of chins, and his boxing defense is a bit sus. I wouldn't even want to see Rakic versus Ankalaev if he won. I'd rather see a Jan Blachowicz rematch if Blachowicz can get past like Yuri. Because I think Jan Blachowicz, like people forget, man. Another night, that fight goes to Blachowicz. It was a split decision, no? Very close fight. Very, very close fight between Blachowicz. Dude, Blachowicz is such a Chad. 40 years old. He's still giving some of these guys a run for their money, dude. Thank you for the $5, dude. Thank you for the $20, Mr. White. Bro, I was driving to work this morning, New York City at 5:30 a.m. and started watching your video about Dana's interview, Glazing Jones. You made my day today, lol. It was a good one. I know. I made a... You see, here come the Lego hands. I love that, dude. It was so perfect. I paused it just at the right time as well. When Dana gets angry, he does that. He starts doing that. There's the Lego hands, dude. There they are. John Jones, and he's on. Starts doing that with a mic. Paused it just at the right time. I was so happy. And I was laughing to myself when I paused it when he went, it's not like me and John are fucking. And a perfect pause, dude. I wish I would have got it first time, though. Thank you for the $2. Aldo Loki has a shot against both Umar and Sean. He does, and he should be getting a title shot because Dana respects legends, right? Like Stipe. So respect Aldo and stop giving him Mario Batista and fucking Jonathan Martinez back-to-back, please. For fuck's sake. Did Luke Thomas mention me? Someone mentioned it earlier in the chat. Is that true? It'd be cool if he finally addressed me. Yes, he did. Luke said he didn't care if you lived or died. Doesn't care for your content. Okay. Did he really? Where did he say it? I'd like to see that. I think he just doesn't like my politics because he's already accepted defeat and he has no pride in his DNA. Likely a small penis. But as I said, you can't have the same politics as everyone, you know. Not everyone's got pride in who they are. He likes John Jones as a person and Israel Adesanya. I never met the dog. I never lied about having cancer. Bro just has different standards on different folks. That's all. What did he say? I bet he didn't even say that, but fuck Luke Thomas. He said he liked you. Let me see it then. When did he mention me? Give me a timestamp. Oh, here we go. He did mention me. Luke Thomas did mention me. Don't
Afifi, your opinion on MMA Guru. I cannot stand it. I know he's not a fan of me. I utterly don't care if he lives or dies. Like, I don't pay attention to a single fucking thing he says. He's done well for himself. God bless him. If you like his shit, by all means, watch it. I'm living my own life. You know, I'm not going to be his friend. I think he wants to be my friend. I'm not going to be his friend. You know, if you like his shit, you know, by all means, keep liking it.
He said he don't care if I live or die. His stuff is not for me. My stuff generates interest, not quite Luke Thomas's avenue. It feels like. All good. We're just different people, different perspectives on life, you know what I mean? We'll never see eye to eye. It is what it is. I don't really care. So John Jones says, this dude literally has my large bleep in his mouth every week. I'm flattered. I absolutely guarantee he will not win more world championships than me. That's truly all that matters at the end of the day. And then Tom said, John's right. He's won so many more world championships than me while using PEDs. Boom! It's our boy, Big Tom Aspinall. He is Big Tom Aspinall. Jones meltdown is hilarious. Dude, it's fragility, dude. This is what I'm going to keep saying that word over and over again because I'm seeing it everywhere now with these guys. This guy's got my huge black cock in his mouth. All right. You know what I mean? Like he's literally having a crash out because he knows that he's inferior to Tom. He knows that he is. And it's weak from him, dude. The fragility on display from these guys right now. Weird, bro. What's going on with Jones? I don't know. He's a ducking bitch. And he had a crash out in Tom Aspinall's DMs saying, this guy's got my big black cock in his mouth. He's fragility because he knows he's inferior to Tom in every way. You know what I mean? His dick don't even work. Don't matter the size of it, mate. Whoa! True. If you ain't attracted to women, no one gives a fuck how big your dick is, bitch. It's useless. Oh, yeah, baby. Facts. Absolute facts. And actually don't even work. You said it on JRE. You versus John, who we got? I don't know. I would lose. It's John Jones. But I'll tell you a fun stat. John Jones has been on PEDs his entire career and has never scored a knockdown with a punch ever. Imagine that. Imagine how inferior you have to be. Weak and inferior genetically you have to be for that to go down. Light heavyweight man as well, you know. 6'4" man. 220 pounds. Machida with a body shot. I'm talking about a concussive boom. You know what I'm saying? Never happened. Yeah, Machida, he didn't drop him, no. You know what I mean? He caught him, and then Machida sort of went in and then popped back up, but he didn't fucking sit him down with a big punch. Come on. Any chance you can just go off on John for like 30 seconds? John Jones is a PED cheat. Never got a cool-looking punch knockdown in his entire career, despite cheating on PEDs. Only people he looks impressive against are 5'11" light heavyweights. Anytime he fights a 6'4" guy or anyone who's his frame or larger, he looks like a bitch other than Cyril Gane, who was paid to take a dive. Thank you for the $5. You would think Dana would put some respect on Aspinall's name. There hasn't been anything like him at heavyweight. I know he's ruining it completely just to have Jones look good and retire. Fuck John Jones, dude. His whole legacy's a sham, and my job is to make sure everyone believes that before the end of his career. I don't want no praise being given to him. He's an absolute fraud, and go fuck himself, dude. Never stepped up, took a risk on short notice. Never took an opponent on short notice. Never went in there against the odds. Never fought anyone his size or larger. He's a bitch. And anytime he did fight someone his frame, he got his ass whooped. Gustafsson the first time. Dominic Reyes the second time. Gustafsson's second fight shouldn't count because he tested positive and the commission said that they wouldn't allow him to fight. They had to move the entire event to make sure that he was able to fight there. And the other time that he got a nasty looking win was against DC, and ain't shit happened there. Thiago Santos on one leg took him to a split decision. Thiago Santos is a middleweight who got knocked out by David fucking Branch. The guy took Anthony Smith 5 rounds. That's Roman Dolidze shit, upper weight class on a week's notice. Jones is weak, fraudulent career. Not impressive at all. Sorry. Oh, look what he did to Shogun. 5'11", welterweight-sized guy. Got choked out and finished the same way by Forrest Griffin in the third round 2 years before Jones did it. And everyone acts like John fought this prime Shogun that was just an unstoppable force as a champion. Oh, my God. And he beats women. Nothing impressive about it. He's never done what Tom Aspinall does to every opponent once in his career. Name a time Jones has fucking lit a fucking guy up badly in the first round and put him away. Bro took OSP 5 rounds. There you go. 2 anti-Jones slander comments on the ESPN post. Run him up! Left one saying, they really had to cut out the first thing John said. His fragility is on full display. He knows what Tom represents to him, a loss. And I said, hey, John, if you got a problem, you could always fight the guy, right? I mean, he's literally the interim champ and you got some silly belt too. So you could always fight him. Bitch. This is great. Well, we stay winning right now, dude. I feel good, dude. Why do people ignore the fact that John is the GOAT, though? They don't. And they actually say he's the GOAT, even though he has one of the highest amounts of failed PED tests in the history of the sport. They actually don't ignore that. And you know they don't. Fragility coming from you again. Let me inspect your profile picture. I don't know. Hard to tell. But yeah, they don't. They actually still call him the GOAT, even though he's tested positive multiple times. In fact, they still act like he beat DC, even though it's a no contest due to PEDs. So they actually don't act like he's not the GOAT. They do in the face of all evidence saying that he shouldn't be allowed to be called GOAT. What I don't understand about Dana's comment about screwing over Stipe is that Stipe was offered Pavlovich for interim. I know, and John pulled out and he said no. UFC typically moves on to the next guy. I know, but they want to give John the layup because they know Aspinall would absolutely kill him. There is nothing difficult to understand about it now. There is nothing difficult to understand about it. They want to give John a layup and get him out of the sport safe so they can hang their hat on a Michael Jordan of the sport. It's bullshit. We all know it is. And as long as I'm breathing, the world will know that his career is a fucking sham and Jones will not retire with the respect that he doesn't deserve. Are they watching The Boys recently? I feel like I'm Billy the Butcher out here, boys. Taking down Homelander. Scorched Earth. Thank you for the $5, Daniel. What's up? John Dana and Stipe ruining the UFC heavyweight. They are bringing it down. It's a puzzle story. I imagine so. Yeah, they're bringing it down, dude. They're ruining heavyweight. We're going to get to a position where Tom is going to be a champ finally, and he's beaten every contender. He has 6 top 10 wins in a minute. In the first round, he has 6 top 10 wins. I insult MMA Central to bring back the intro, please. You want me to fucking terminate your channel, do you?